By Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson and the Adahi Tano program. Cars Plus, home of Guam's first and only lifetime limited powertrain warranty. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurants, always open, always local, and serving up favorites for over 40 years.
Starting now on Guam's Primetime News, the number of COVID cases on island is now 286, with 6 more confirmed today. Plus, with no homeless shelter yet to be established, the Mayor's Council of Guam is in charge of providing hope to the homeless. And candidates for the 2020 election have now been certified. Hafide and good evening, my friends. I'm Jason Salas, and as you just heard leading off the show, the number of COVID-19 cases in our island community has once again gone up. The latest data of the Joint Information Center reports 6 new positive cases, 2 of them confirmed by Public Health's lab, 2 by the Department of Defense, 1 by Diagnostic Laboratory Services, the private service, and 1 from the Guam Memorial Hospital. This brings the total count of confirmed COVID-19 cases on Guam to 286. There have also been 5 deaths, 179 recoveries, and 102 cases being active at the moment. There are also a pair of people hospitalized at GMH in Tamuning. Island residents are urged to continue to practice social distancing, practice good hygiene, and to please wear a mask. Well, regionally, the Commonwealth Health Corporation announced on its Facebook page this morning that there is 1 additional case of confirmed COVID-19 in the Northern Marianas. CEO Esther L. Munya tells KUAM News the recent case is from a passenger on a June 27th flight. The individual was in home quarantine. Munya says the individual is now at the Kanoa Resort Isolation Facility. This case brings the CNMI's total to 31 since March 28th. Back on Guam and up north, Andersen Air Force Base is stepping up COVID-19 mitigation and control measures. Effective immediately, all social gatherings at the Jigo Air Base are prohibited unless within immediate family and household members. Only mission essential personnel are allowed base access Monday through Friday. For everyone else, access will be granted on weekends. Travel should only be for essential trips like to the grocery store, medicinal trips, gas station runs, or to and from work. Group fitness is also prohibited. The guidelines are in place for Andersen Air Force Base until further notice. Now, as we reported, there was a cluster of about 22 positive cases of coronavirus among a unit deployed to the Andersen base. There's also been an increase in military service members that have tested positive for COVID, as you know, but the military has yet to release any information about those cases. To the local government now, Revenue Tax processed more than 1,000 EIP program payments totaling almost $1.7 million. In line with the CARES Act, DRT will continue to process EIP through December 31st. Consistent with the IRS, Revenue Tax urges all eligible non-filers to file their forms as quickly as possible so that they may be able to receive their payments. Also, Revenue Tax is launching the plus $500 push for Social Security, Railroad Retirement, and Veterans Affairs benefits recipients who have not already received their EIPs and have not filed an income tax return or non-filer form. The IRS has provided to the Guam Revenue and Tax Agency information on these recipients. The local agency will use that information to process payments. The deadline for the filing of the form EIP-NF, as it's known, in order for benefit recipients who have not already received their EIP program payments and who have not filed an income tax return or non-filer form to claim their eligible dependents, is Friday the 24th. For more information on the Guam EIP program, go to myguamtax.com and click on the segment that says COVID-19. You can also call Revenue Taxes Center. We've got the numbers on our website at KUAM.com. Elsewhere tonight, during the COVID pandemic, the issue of homelessness on our island has come to the forefront, and due in part to a hardened homeless shelter not yet materializing, but now the Mayor's Council of Guam is in charge of providing hope to the homeless. Sinanya Mayor Robert Hoffman says it's about time the Mayor's Council of Guam has been folded into the picture.
We're dumbfounded why it wasn't there many moons ago.
According to a recent executive order signed by the governor, it reconstitutes the Interagency Council for Coordinating for Homeless Programs, which for the first time will include the Mayor's Council. The Interagency Council is chaired by Lieutenant Governor of Guam, with Mayor Hoffman vice chair, Guam Housing Corporation, GURA, the Guam Regional Transit Authority, a member of the Guam Homeless Coalition, and a member of the public appointed by the governor. The executive order also establishes an Office of Homelessness Assistance and Poverty Prevention at the Mayor's Council of Guam.
So what this does now is it puts people in the same page, which I really feel is great, and gets us all talking and talking about the issues. Many of these agencies and departments receive some sort of money to help poverty prevention or homelessness. And it only made sense to kind of put everybody now and saying, okay, this is now all the things the homeless and the people who are facing poverty or struggling, this is what they can apply for and can get. And so we naturally asked, and when we were asked to be involved, we said, sure, this is, we're facing it. And, they say if you want something done, ask a mayor. So we said, sure, we'll step up to it.
Hoffman says the office will be like a one-stop place for the homeless to seek assistance.
So for all these new ones that were displaced because of COVID or, evicted because of other reasons, this is kind of where they'll end up having to go to do that. And it'll also help kickstart their case management and files.
Over the last few months, the Leon Guerrero Tenorio administration has been working on a shelter for the island's homeless population, but nothing has materialized. A part of the Interagency Council's responsibilities will be to provide shelter and protection for unsheltered homeless families as well as individuals.
I know they're looking for spaces for the evening drop-in shelter where only evenings they can come in and stay, and then there's some that are looking for units and looking for viable space. There's a lot of options that we're trying to look at, but the issue we have is what's available is very, very scarce.
There is at this time no official word on when an actual hardened shelter will open its doors to our island's homeless. And in other island news headlines, with the COVID-19 global pandemic and all that's going on, it can possibly take a toll on the mental health well-being of our beloved island frontliners. Now, when asked if the Guam Police Department had any services in place for officers, agency spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapao says a committee was created prior to COVID-19, creating a support mechanism made possible through funding through a grant.
It is really like a peer mentorship program for the officers. At times where we feel that the officers is not performing to the full potential, they may have issues, whether it be home, whether it be substance abuse, that may be an issue, whether it be dependency on alcohol, but just the performance rate. So Chief Ignacio, assigned certain commanders about doing the research, and based on the research, this is something in which we wanted to provide the services to our officers, or our, not just our officers, but our employees with the Guam Police Department. So we are actually being studied now by the nation as the front runners into formulating this program. And next week we actually have formal trainings with Guam Behavior in the first steps in peer mentorship.
Tapao says they're excited to take what they've learned from the training sessions and apply them to Guam's finest. And also, the Guam Election Commission met this afternoon to certify the candidates that are set to run in the primary election, as well as poll for candidates' ballot placement. There are 16 Republicans and as many Democrats seeking a seat in the forthcoming 36th Guam legislature. In the delegate race, incumbent Congressman Michael San Nicolas will go head-to-head with former Congressman Dr. Robert Underwood, while Senator Will Castro is the lone member of the Republican Party on that ballot. Likewise, there are a number of candidates in the mayoral races running unopposed. They are Sinania Mayor Robert Hoffman, Barrigada Vice Mayor Jesse Bautista, Manila Mayor Alan Ungacta, Ordet Talampago Mayor Jesse Gogui, and Mayor Rudy Paco from Mongmong Totomaiti. The primary is scheduled for August the 29th. We are just getting started, my friends, so please stay tuned, keep watching, and keep streaming, because Primetime will return right after this.
While we've all been through a lot over the years,
typhoons, earthquakes, and now COVID-19,
we've been able to get through these together.
For more than 80 years,
Travelers Insurance has been protecting your homes, your businesses,
And the health of your family.
We are here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
There are better days ahead. Tomorrow's a new day filled with hope and choices.
The possibilities of what we can achieve together are limitless.
Let's continue to work together to ensure a brighter tomorrow for all of us.
It makes myself and it makes my team members very proud to work for an organization that has been on island for many years with its focus on reliability, dependability, and commitment to the communities that they operate in.
Matson's a great corporate citizen to the community.
We all benefit from any sort of environmental commitment we make. One of the ways that we do that is with our Adahi Utano program. There's action behind it, and so action breeds commitment.
with the Kaimana Hila coming to Guam, this brings a new age and modernization to the island.
It's exciting for me because it's a brand new ship and we can carry more freight into the island. It just shows growth for Guam and Micronesia.
Matson would be nothing without its customers, and we hope to continue to serve you for decades to come.
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
KUAM News, winner of the 2020 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Social Media.
Hafa and welcome back. For the 7th year in a row, the Guam Department of Education received a clean audit for fiscal year 2019. It also marks the 5th consecutive year the agency's audit has no material weaknesses identified. It was completed by Deloitte & Touche. GWA has been able to sustain its commitment to fiscal responsibility and improved audit performance. The agency closed fiscal 2019 with an $8 million decrease compared to a nearly $16 million decrease in fiscal 2018. Now, although the agency maintained its clean audit opinions, there were a pair of significant deficiencies in internal controls over major federal programs. The first, relative to the procurement of airfare services using a rotation list. The second, being compliance with contract terms for the U.S. Army Junior ROTC, in which GDOE furnished Simon Sanchez High School with cafeteria space instead of the agreed exclusive classroom. Elsewhere tonight, 84-year-old Mateo Lujan was arrested and charged with a pair of counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct as a first-degree felony. On June 3rd, he allegedly asked a teen victim to massage him before telling him to perform sexual acts upon him. A witness also told police Lujan had called her together with the victim so that he might apologize for what he did. In other news headlines, 30-year-old Stevie George Villanueva was arrested and charged with drug possession, eluding a police officer, and reckless driving. Court documents state that police spotted a Honda Civic driven by Villanueva heading north, straddling the center land inner circle. When police tried to pull the car over, it sped away, causing other cars to swerve and avoid hitting it. The car sped through the red lights and nearly collided with southbound traffic. Villanueva then turned off into an area in Jigo where a bystander saw him run into the jungle in the northern village. Police ultimately located him. During a search of Villanueva's car, police found a yellow heat-sealed plastic straw, testing presumptive positive for methamphetamine. More Federal CARES Act funding rolling into Guam in other news as the Guam Regional Transit Authority received a $2.7 million grant from the U.S. Department of Transportation's Federal Transit Authority. The local agency will use the money to support fixed route bus and paratransit service and purchase vehicles and PPE during the COVID-19 public health emergency. During a recent budget oversight hearing, GRTA General Manager Sel Babauta was emotional, discussing the issue of using a portion of the grant money to purchase up to 24 passenger buses with which to further paratransit bus operations and take over fixed routes.
Attorney Marcy Santos told me on one occasion that one of her clients was denied transportation previously, and that person became very sick and never recovered. So I made it a point to my people that we will not deny any person with disability transportation. Mr. Chairman and Senators, really, We're talking about the most vulnerable people in Guam.
Their fiscal year 2021 budget will also be used to hire additional bus drivers. And let's turn an interested eye to the CNMI now, as we've got a fun story with a lot of heart. A young resident is making the best of working from home, one cup at a time.
6-year-old Alana Macaranas has been out of school because of the pandemic, but this elementary school student is also working from home on Saipan.
I get bored sometimes. I miss school. I miss seeing my friends and I miss playing.
When the pandemic shut down her school, she turned lemons into her very own lemonade stand, serving a smile and a refreshing moment for her neighborhood all from her driveway. Her lemonade stand serving as her classroom and making some new friends along the way, even giving free lemonade to a police officer as a sign of gratitude.
I want to learn math skills, I want to earn money, and I also want to see other kids do this too.
Mom and Dad, Yolanda and Luis Macaranas, are happily by their daughter's side.
You know, giving back or opening up her own store. So she watched one YouTube video, then boom, she asked, Dad, can you make me a lemonade stand? So we did our first trial 2 weeks ago, then now we're here on our second trial, and we're very happy for all the support that she had in the first attempt. Yeah. Now we're just doing it for her.
Lewis says he didn't wait for a second to help Alana build her vision.
This is a leftover pallets, nothing too fancy, just for her to try it out.
Yolanda says during these trying times, the community is all smiles too.
I got a lot of good feedback on how it tastes and the amount. Yeah, so they're really happy.
Tomas Mangwanya for KUAM News on Saipan.
All right, thanks a lot, Tomas. Wonderful story there. And tell you what, if they ship to Guam, they've got about 40 thirsty customers right here at KUAM waiting to give them some business. Great job. All right, in similar positive news, Guam has welcomed new leadership at the Salvation Army as Captains Eric and Carrie Rudd have arrived on island. The couple is excited to hit the ground running as soon as their quarantine is properly over.
We're looking forward to actually experiencing the island after the 2-week quarantine.
Yeah. What a welcome present.
We hear good things about it.
We hear good things, and I can see the sunshine, but I want to get out and enjoy some of that blue water because we came in at night and it was dark. So I'm very excited to go and see the island.
We have friends back in the mainland that are like, send us pictures. We're like, in 2 weeks.
The Rudds arrived from their last post in Seattle, and they echoed sentiments expressed by former Salvation Ed Major Tom Stambaugh, who said the pandemic has hit those who normally help the charity, and the Rudds saw the same in the U.S. mainland. The Rudds said their main priority will be improving services at the Lighthouse Recovery Center. I'll tell you what, everybody, congratulations to the Knights of St. John's, who right now are celebrating their graduating seniors in their Upper Tumon campus. So congratulations to the Knights, and we've got other shout-outs from the class of 2020. Stay tuned. That's coming up.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
For the safety of our customers and our associates, we wipe down our areas and continuously we wipe down after each customer.
For safe social distancing, we also added 6 feet space markers.
For all those going out each day, doing what they can to hold us all together, we're here to help those helping us all by keeping our lights on.
In this time of change, there is one thing we can do together. Respond to the 2020 Census of Guam. Every response will help Guam get the resources we need for healthcare, education, emergency services, infrastructure, and so much more. These resources are critical to the growth of our island for the next 10 years and beyond. We cannot do it alone, but together we can make a difference. Let's start now.
Now we continue our heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2020 as the graduating seniors are extra special this year. Here are tonight's shoutouts.
Head of the Class 2020 is brought to you by Guam Community College and ABC Stores. Today we're celebrating a lot of graduates, starting with Tiana Rose Rages from Southern High School. Congratulations, Nana. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. We love you from your family. Also celebrating Sean Paul SP Martinez, graduating from Notre Dame High School. SP, although we are living in a field of uncertainties, know that Team SP is certain of one goal: make your graduation day a memorable one. We are so proud of all your completed goals thus far, and we will be cheering you on as you accomplish more goals in the near future. We love you always, Mom, Dad, and Team SP. Bethany Betito graduating from Teedson High School, and Peter graduating from Teedson High School. Congratulations, you two. Eden Victoria Cruz graduating from St. Paul Christian School. We are so very proud of you, Eden. Congratulations on this big accomplishment and keep reaching for the stars. We love you, Mom, Dad, Reggie, Aaliyah, and family. Kai Jalen Balmeo graduating from JFK High School. You're ready to shake the world and make your mark. We look forward to seeing you continue your next journey. Love, the family. And last but not least, graduating from Teedson High School, home of the Titans, Cheryl Valencia. Well, I think it's safe to say you're all Titans in our book, so congratulations to everyone graduating this year. That's your Head of the Class 2020, and it's brought to you by Guam Community College and ABC Stores.
Now we know you watch our show every single night, and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are especially celebratory because we show Head of the Class, and we will continue to do so to congratulate this year's extra special graduating seniors. Now stay tuned because there is much more coming up.
MTO Maintenance will now completely sanitize your home, office, or business with state-of-the-art commercial sprayers. For over 30 years, MTO Maintenance has been committed to the health and safety of our customers. And now, more than ever, a clean home, office, carpets, and furniture is a necessity to our island. Give us a call today. Stay healthy and stay safe, Guam.
Call 647-6861 for an appointment. Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
As we wind down the work week and get ready for a holiday, but we want to remind everybody, please, please, please be safe and be smart and celebrate this week's birthday shoutouts. Okay, technically today is a holiday because it's the day before July 4th, but July 3rd is always going to be a very special holiday for our birthday celebrants. So happy birthday to Marina Babalta, who celebrates birthday number 17 this year. Always remember, your birthday shoutout says that we love you very, very much. This comes from your sister Megan, Mommy, and you. And you know what? All of us at KUAM and Cold Stone Creamery, because Marina, you are awesome. Speaking of KUAM, one of our family members has a birthday today, so happy birthday to the man up front, Joe Guerrero. He's been here a long time. He's a really good guy. good family man. And Joe, we appreciate you, and we hope you have a fantastic birthday. Now, you too can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by just registering. Super easy to do. You know the deal. Hit the birthday link on our site, register, and you could possibly be the winner of a Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake. As this week's winner is, who is Juan B. Chavez. Happy extended birthday. There you go. Juan was born on June the 29th, so we're very, very happy to give you this extra birthday present and extend your birthday into the island weekend. Please, as I said, everybody, please be safe and be smart. Take care of each other, and let's look out for each other. We wish you a very, very safe and happy 4th of July. Good night.